give you my heart.
What's up, guys? My name is Alan.
My name's Cassandra.
And welcome back to AJ and K TV. So today what we're going to do is something that we did last week, and we're going to do... Where'd you get the coffee from? Whatever. I'm not going to get distracted in this video. So today what we're going to do a Backlash predictions video because we did an NXT predictions video last week. So, yeah, what do you have to say about this coming up Backlash?
This coffee is delicious, though.
Cassandra!
Actually, I haven't actually been watching... Okay, let's just get it straight. I haven't really been watching, the main roster, Raw or SmackDown. I only really know highlights because of Instagram, because I follow WWE.
I personally watch all the highlights to make sure that, they're good. So I know what's going on. So I know that, Austin Theory's with Seth. I know that Aleister Black and all these,
don't get it
Seth
twisted.
and everything like that.
I know what's going on. I just don't watch the product as much that I should.
But personally, the reason why I don't watch it is because I feel because when there's no fans, it's just you know what I mean? It just doesn't have the same vibe.
I can't use the excuse I don't have any more time anymore because I have
Where are
all
you
the
going?
time in the world.
Stay here.
So it's okay, let's just get into the predictions.
Okay, so this is a match card. There's Edge versus Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman versus The Miz and Morrison.
Wait, Braun Strowman versus The Miz and John Morrison?
In a handicap match, yeah. For the Universal title.
Okay.
So Asuka versus Nia Jax, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and the Iconics. That's gonna be a pretty good match in my opinion. And then the last match, which is on the card here, but it's probably gonna be number one. The first match is Apollo Crews versus Andrade.
No, I think Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus is going to be the first match.
But there's also a match that is not here. That is Seth Rollins versus Aleister Black. They announced it on Monday. So yeah.
True.
So we're gonna talk about that match first since it's not on the card. So who do you think's gonna win that match?
I would say Seth.
Why?
I don't know, because I love Aleister Black, but Aleister Black, what I've known so far is that he's not as pushed as Seth Rollins.
He's only been pinned twice.
I feel like I'm going with my gut here, even though my gut gets me into a lot.
So you're going with Seth?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give my verdict of why I think Aleister Black's gonna win, because he's fighting for Rey Mysterio. He's against this big ass the big group, Seth's group, and the babyface has to win this, in my opinion. Then they're going to give Seth a win, probably by disqualification or something.
Well,
I'm going with Aleister Black.
Whatever the first match is...
Come in frame, man!
Whatever the first match is, the babyface is going to win.
Cassandra, stay in the frame!
So, honestly, I think Seth is going to win.
You think Seth's going to win? Okay, I'm going for Aleister Black. So the next match we're going to talk about, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Who do you got?
I have Sheamus.
Sheamus? Why? Why are you picking all the heels? Why do you have Sheamus?
No, I think WWE just doesn't like Jeff Hardy. They push him for a bit, and then they're just nah. So I think Sheamus is gonna win because it's just I feel like this is gonna be the opening match.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Sheamus is gonna win too because I know the storyline with Jeff Hardy getting arrested or whatever, but I feel like it has to be Sheamus because Sheamus just returned. I know Jeff Hardy just returned too, but Sheamus needs a win. You know what I mean? Sheamus hasn't done anything since he came back. He fought with Shorty G, which is a stupid name, but he fought with Shorty G and that was it. And then they haven't been used that much in a big push storyline. I thought when he came back he was gonna be pushed to the moon, but
and then after we'll talk about who won the predictions of In Your House.
I won.
So the next match that we're going to be talking about is going to probably be the third match, would be Apollo Crews versus Andrade for the United States Championship.
Who do you have for that?
I think Andrade.
Why?
I don't know. It's because
they're not going to make Apollo Crews win and lose that quick.
They made Christian lose that quick.
Yeah, but that was different. I feel like they hated Christian.
I don't know. WWE's very predictable and unpredictable at times, so the thing that you think is not going to happen usually happens.
So who are you going with?
Andrade.
I'm going with Apollo Crews because, one, he just won the title. Two, I feel like Andrade is going to be more into the world title picture against Drew McIntyre because Andrade is a heel and he's a face. And I just feel like Angel Garza or someone like that is gonna mess up Andrade because they had a fight in the Monday. So I think maybe that could happen too.
So the next match that we're going to be talking about is Asuka versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. For sure, I'm going for Asuka.
It's a tough one though. I feel like Asuka's definitely gonna win, but at the same time, it's just like I really don't want Nia Jax to win.
Take this in. This is the first pay-per-view that Charlotte isn't in. So I have a feeling that Charlotte's going to interfere.
Because she was in last week's.
Honestly, I think that Charlotte's probably going to interfere and get Asuka disqualified, and that's how Asuka's going to retain. And then it's going to start a feud versus Asuka versus Charlotte.
But does that count? But like, say like if Charlotte hits Nia Jax, are we technically still wrong if Asuka retains? Like, say because Nia Jax technically won. Like if she wins by disqualification.
But she didn't win the title.
So we're going to like who wins the title or who wins?
Who wins the title, obviously.
So I'm going to go with Asuka retains then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going with Asuka retains because honestly, with WWE, there's never like a pay-per-view where Charlotte or anything is included, and I feel like they're gonna get Charlotte to like interfere in the match somehow.
She has to be in it somehow. So the next match we're probably is gonna be like all the title matches at the end. So it's probably gonna be Bayley, Sasha, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and the Iconics. Who do you have?
I have the Iconics on this one.
You have the Iconics. Why?
I have the Iconics because, one, Bayley and Sasha Banks have been kind of feuding. Like, what I've seen in highlights, like, they've been kind of not on the same page. Second, Bayley is the women's championship for She's
the championship.
No, she's, like, the champion for SmackDown. Okay. And the thing is I feel like Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, they just lost the titles. So they're not going to regain it.
No.
So what I'm thinking...
They're not the New Day.
What I'm thinking is that the Iconics are going to win, and then Sasha Banks is either going to turn on Bayley or Bayley's going to turn on Sasha Banks, and it's going to start a feud for the Women's Championship.
Personally, I don't like the fact that like Bayley and Sasha won the tag titles because then it just kind of robs us of a match. Because like Bayley could have had a match with like a solo match, and I kind of don't like that. But at the same time, I know what you're talking about. I do feel like the Iconics are gonna win, just because like they just returned and all that stuff. Like basically the typical WWE return.
It fits in because Bayley and Sasha Banks are not on the same page. So I feel like either Sasha Banks is gonna turn face and turn on Bayley, or Bayley's gonna turn on Sasha Banks, and automatically Sasha Banks will turn face. Or Bayley would turn face. One or
no, Sasha Banks is turning face. Bayley's right in the middle of her heel run.
So we both agree?
Yeah, I agree on that. So the next match we're going to talk about is the greatest match ever between Edge and Randy Orton.
Honestly, I'm tired of these gimmicky matches.
I just don't get what they're going to do for the greatest match ever. I don't know how, because like, no offense to Edge, he's a great wrestler, but
Randy
he's
Orton
old.
Is too.
He's old, though. They're both old, and they're both past their prime, in my opinion. Well, Randy's still in his prime. But, like, Edge has only had one match. No, technically two matches because of the Royal Rumble since he returned. How the hell is he going to frickin' fight in a regular match?
But think about it, though. It's for nostalgia purposes. Like, they had They had, like, a rivalry for years. Like, they were in a tag team, so it's like, it's just for nostalgic purposes. That's all.
I know, but the tagline greatest match ever, it better be fucking good, man.
Well, it's going to obviously, one, WWE so far, every single pay-per-view so far has had a gimmicked match.
That's true.
Which, it's not bad. Some of them are actually entertaining. Like, the Money in the Bank match was entertaining as a gimmick match.
The Boneyard match.
The Boneyard match was entertaining.
The Firefly Funhouse
match.
The
Firefly Funhouse was entertaining. The
Backlash Brawl. It was good. It was good. It was good. It could have been better, but it was good.
So that's why I feel like it's just going to be a gimmick match.
Maybe.
That is going to be tagged the best match ever, but then it's just going to be like them acting.
So who are you going for?
Going for Randy Orton this time.
I'm going for Randy Orton too. He has to get his win back from Edge because they have to have another match, in my opinion.
Usually WWE goes.
So basically, I feel because Edge won the last man standing match, Randy Orton's going to win the match, and I think they're going to do a steel cage or Hell in a Cell or something like that. Probably like when COVID-19 is done. So the next match we're going to talk about is Braun Strowman versus The Miz and John Morrison. Who do you have?
I'm going for Braun. There's no way that the Miz and John Morrison are gonna
Yeah, never mind. There's no way one of them's gonna win the Universal title. Yeah, I'm definitely going for Braun. There's no way.
And honestly, I predict that this match is gonna last like 5 minutes.
There's
tops.
one other way I see Braun not walking out is if Otis cashes in. That's the only thing I see. But I feel like they're not going to make the cash in that early.
Yeah.
Because, like, basically, when you have the Money in the Bank, they want the storyline to go as long as possible. Literally, Asuka won the title during the Money in the Bank match, so they're not going to make Otis cash in that quick.
Yeah.
So I feel like probably Otis isn't going to come in yet. But I feel like he's going to tease it.
Yeah.
But I feel like Braun Strowman's going to win.
For sure.
So the last match, what I think is going to probably be the last match, is Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. Who you got?
Drew McIntyre for sure.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre.
I'm sorry, Bobby Lashley has not really been in the main event.
Done a
picture.
damn thing.
The only thing he's done was basically
Kiss Lana's ass.
Yeah, basically. So it's like it's very hard for me to think that they're actually going to put the title on him. Don't get me wrong, he's a good wrestler, but he hasn't really done anything
boring.
since he came back.
And he's very boring.
And right now, Drew McIntyre is on his like peak where he's like getting pushed, and
Yeah,
he's
they wouldn't
actually
stop
really
that.
entertaining as a babyface.
They would not stop that for just Bobby Lashley to win. And then what? Fight Brock Lesnar like people wanted to from the beginning?
And then Brock Lesnar just wins the title again and goes off for months.
Okay, so let's go over it again. So for the Edge and Randy Orton match, who do you have?
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Okay. Drew McIntyre and Lashley, you have Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Braun Strowman and then Braun Strowman,
Braun
right?
Strowman.
So I'm just making sure everything. Asuka and Nia Jax, you said Asuka.
Asuka.
Literally, we're doing the same thing. Jeff Hardy and Sheamus, who do you have?
Sheamus.
Okay, I have Sheamus too. The Iconics. And then I have Apollo Crews, you have Andrade.
Yeah.
And then I have Aleister Black and
I
you
have
have
Seth
Seth Rollins. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much everything.
So, the last time we had the predictions, I lost by 1 point.
I was so lucky because I didn't. Literally, people were saying, "Oh, no one picked Io Shirai." I did. I literally picked her. I did not think she was gonna win. I thought Charlotte was gonna retain, but I said
the one time I picked Charlotte.
Never bet against me. I literally said to Cassandra, I was like, if Io Shirai wins, basically we're not gonna do a punishment because I said whatever to the punishment. But like I said that if Io Shirai wins, I deserve something. But it's whatever.
Honestly, the WrestleMania predictions, I predicted against Charlotte. Charlotte wins. In your house, I predict with Charlotte, she loses. Thank God Charlotte's not on the card this time.
You never win, Cassandra. But I think firstly this Backlash is going to be good. I feel like it's going to be kind of weird because the matches don't look very strong.
But that's where they get you because the match card might not be strong, but the matches might be really good.
That's true.
So, if you guys actually like our prediction videos, actually comment down what punishment you guys want to see us do.
Or your predictions.
Or your predictions. Because this one is going to be the tally to see who will get punished.
Yeah.
And most likely, it's probably going to be me.
So basically...
Actually, no, wait. Yeah.
No, wait, hold up. I get 2 wins, so if I lose this, I get punished?
Yes.
No, you're getting punished too. If I win, she gets the punishment by herself. If she wins, we both have to do it. That's fair, because I literally let you off twice. So yeah, please DM us, even if you want to DM us a punishment. Comment down below.
The sponsor.
I despise you. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for us today. Alright.
Bye, guys.